Hey, what's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Whew, what a crazy day. Hey there, OC. Welcome to the show. Hello? Oh,
Thank you. I'm back.
hey, you're back.
I'm back, but if other people jump on,
Yep.
I'm happy to bow out,
How?
let them have their time in the sun with Tim Wright.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Just gonna drop. Oh yeah, I mean the link is dropped. Anyways, if anybody wants to hop on, feel free to hop on. Oh, let me show you guys the gifts. If you haven't seen, basically Cars and Chrono's best friend from LA, Jesus. Well, I don't know if they're best friends, but they're really good friends. He's by the way, Jesus. He works at Panerai, the Panerai. Apparently, he just works there for just like for shits and giggles, right? He's like an ultra millionaire as well. But he just needs to do stuff to feel normal, right? So he works at Panerai, apparently. He drives a souped up Aston Martin. But so he was watching one of our shows and he saw that I've got a submersible.
Very nice.
So what did he do? He didn't do it for my birthday. It just was a coincidence that it happened to be my birthday. He sent me this lovely pouch. It says Panerai on it. This is just a sticker. I'm gonna keep it on. Don't wanna ruin it. He gave me a choice of I think um of an orange strap, or there was like a sailcloth strap. I went with the orange because I love my Explorer 2, and this is kind of a bit of a harkens a little bit to reference to my Explorer 2.
And you're
And
raving about the quality.
it's the oh my god, this rubber! Oh my god, dude, this rubber! Look here, listen to this. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I don't want to tell you what it sounds like.
The sound of quality. That's what it is. The sound of quality. What do these things go for? It says made in Italy, by the way. And on the other side, oh sh! Oh, see. Oh, see.
Yeah.
But this is not cheap. This is not cheap. Anybody want to guess? Guess. Also,
Panerai
David,
strap, I would say 225.
anybody in the chat would like to guess how much an orange strap, beautiful, high quality, next level strap from Panerai costs? It sounds like you. Hey, Willie Smith. What's up, Tim?
Willie
Hey.
Smooth. Willie
Oh,
Smooth.
Willie Smooth. Willie Smooth. Welcome to the show. We got Pocket. Pocket, welcome to the show. Looks like you're still wearing the
Hey
gown. You just
guys.
ended the shift.
I just got home.
Mm.
I'm off at the grandparents' house, so had to
Oh,
drive an hour and a half to get here. So
gotcha.
exciting
Oh,
day.
yeah, that doesn't sound very exciting, but JDG5167, guys, huge shout out to JDG5167. He sent me when I bought the Omega, he paid for the Uber, and I haven't had a chance to say thank you. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that. A lot of people got kind of a mini heart attack. Uh, you know, that me walking around with with that box gave a lot of people anxiety, and he helped everyone out. So actually, a lot of good guesses. We're ranging from 450, 150, 350. 220, 175, 400, 750. That's way too much. But yeah, it's
What?
$200.
Yeah,
So
I was
that
gonna say,
it
what's the
doesn't have a
material?
buckle. Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the material? If it's rubber, yeah, it's $200.
Rubber. Yeah. It's like it's the real deal rubber. Like you could look at that. You could see how that's a very high quality rubber. and it has a metal piece on the inside, so it's not just. You see there? On the inside, there's a metal piece.
I sent my Panerai off to the shop. I'm ordering one of those in an extra small size and
Yeah.
a really, really, really expensive buckle.
Oh yeah, because you need that tungsten.
Yeah, the tantalum. So the
Tantalum.
tantalum
Sorry,
buckle.
tantalum.
So
It also,
that's your next poll is how much do you think a tantalum buckle costs?
a tantalum buckle. I gotta tell you, I just realized something. So, this thing came with a screwdriver, and I was trying to change the link in my Omega, but I think the head is too thick. The head is too thick. I think the only thing that this screwdriver is good for is wait, no. I thought it was giving me good for screwing in the buckle. Oh, it is. It's a perfect fit. So this is used to screw in the buckle. We're gonna try to change the strap in a couple of minutes, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Does that sound exciting? I don't know. JDG, thank you so much. James the Advisor, his Aston Martin is awesome. Welcome to the Real Watch Talk show. Thank God. No cars, girl handbags, or the shoes.
It's true.
Andy Bins, OC, you never said your Paul Thorpe thoughts. Oh, what were your Paul Thorpe thoughts?
Well, first of all, Andy Binns, you are in Brighton, UK.
Mhm.
What time is it there? You stayed up just for this?
Maybe. The Wizard! The Wizard! Welcome to the show, Wizard.
What's up, boys?
I'm glad the Wizard is
the
on.
Wizard. The Wizard, look at this. The gifts, the rubber.
Rubber
Panerai-
B?
Yeah, the rubber beat. That's Cars and Chrono France sent me. And look at this. Guys, a
Oh, nice.
Panerai box. So
Very nice.
this is going to actually raise the value of the Panerai quite significantly. Look at this. This is so cool.
Very nice.
It
Holy
feels
shit, it's 3 a.m. in the UK.
Wow. He waited so long to hear your thoughts on Paul Thorpe. So
All right. So, and now that Wizard is here, Wizard is an
Mhm.
expert too. I'd love for him to comment as well. Did you see the Paul Thorpe live stream yesterday with Spencer, David Khalil, and Sean from Timepiece Trading, Wizard?
No, I did not.
So I thought it was really interesting because
Oh, they're back in England, right?
well, the live stream was back in England, but the special
Yeah.
guest was Sean McLaren from Timepiece Trading, who's based in Miami.
oh yeah.
Okay.
And
They met him
now,
there.
now Sean, you met him.
I
Tim.
did. I
This
think.
guy,
I think I did, yeah.
Timepiece Trading is the heavy hitter in Miami for Richard Mille.
Yeah.
And
He doesn't look like he's heavy hitter. He looks like a
he looks like a
normal
kid,
dude.
right?
Yeah.
He's like in his 20s.
That's the guy, yeah.
That guy, that's the guy. There's a couple of guys there, Neil and Sean.
Yeah.
But
Are you talking about the Indian guy?
No, that's David, Indian guy. No.
There's a big dealer, but he's in New York, I think. I'm not sure, Miami or Texas. Where's
The
that big
Timepiece
the
Trading.
Indian,
Timepiece
the young
Trading.
kid?
Yeah.
The one
There's a lot of
Roman
these
and
young
everybody
kids.
deals with. Do you know
Yeah,
them, OC, or?
I don't know them personally, no.
No, I mean, you know who I'm talking about, though? That big, tall, thin kid?
Tall, thin kid.
Indian, I'd say early 30s. He's always at the IWJG and always deals with Roman. And CRM, he deals with everybody.
Yeah,
Huge RM dealer.
Yeah, I think you're thinking about Neil, who is at Timepiece Trading.
The time
Could be. He drives a Ferrari.
Well, yeah, they all do.
Oh, okay.
Part of the shtick.
Yeah, so he was on this show, and they were asking. So David Khalil, Paul Thorpe, and Spencer were asking the most elementary questions about the Richard Mille market because they don't know it. And listen, I don't know it either, Wizard. I don't know how familiar you are with the Richard Mille market, but this kid, and I don't mean to call him a kid. This Sean, who is one of the preeminent Richard Mille dealers in Miami, was so insightful and had such a knowledge of the Richard Mille market, and was absolutely schooling these veteran dealers on these pieces. It was absolutely fantastic to watch.
Wow.
There was a question at one point during the live stream that said, how much inventory do you usually take to like an IWJG show? And he said, well, sometimes it's a little bit, sometimes it's lighter, sometimes it's heavier, but I think this time we brought 8.5 million.
Yeah, well, that's like, that.
No.
That was
see, you're right. It is that kid. It is that tall, thin, slender Indian kid. Yes, you're right.
Right. But it was absolutely fascinating how he understood this market, and they built a massive business over the last 3 or 4 years. Yeah. And in a way left these old time, I mean, Paul isn't a dealer anymore, but left these old time dealers like David Khalil and Spencer, like in the absolute dust.
Ooh, they don't know. Those guys don't know anything about RM market, man, or the RM watches. They're Rolex, APs. Yeah, that's about it, more or less.
Look, I think everyone kind of has their own specialty, right? Like this guy,
like Menta. Menta's all.
Spencer doesn't trade in RMs.
No, hell no. He doesn't even have one.
Yeah, he doesn't know them. He knows his 90s through now Rolexes. That's his specialty. He'll take other brands, but that's his bread and butter, those Rolexes.
And they're also experts, I would say trading experts in AP. I think at one point he was asked, how much AP inventory do you have? And he said, we usually keep around 70 pieces in stock at any given time. So what the prices of AP are, what APs trade for. The minimum 50,000. Minimum 50,000. Probably the median or the mean is probably 100 to 150,000. So that's 70 pieces times 100,000, right? Just in AP inventory. So it was a really good episode, and it was just really. Now the other part of the episode, which was interesting, which was when Paul Thorpe said, "I'm not trying to create any controversy, but Paul Thorpe was again repeating rumors that he typically does about what's going on in the UK." And he said, the rumor is now that AP and Rolex are going direct. They're chopping their ADs. Now, with AP, we know that AP has a corporate boutique model where they are reducing
the number of authorized dealers.
They're chopping authorized dealers, meaning these are dealers that are retail distribution, and they're going with corporate-owned stores. We know that. That's been known for 2 years.
Yeah, sure.
But then he said, and now Paul at one point said, now who predicted that Rolex would do this? And he kind of pointed to himself, and he was waiting for Spencer to kind of give Paul the credit for predicting that Rolex was going to be chopping their ADs and selling direct. Rolex doesn't sell direct. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
No, they do not.
Why is he trying to convince his audience that Rolex that he called it, and that they're no longer going to be going through ADs and they're going to be selling direct? There's zero evidence of that. Not only is there zero evidence of it, Rolex has been supporting their authorized dealer network, 1,600 plus locations globally, with advertising. Forcing them to jump through hoops to redo their stores. They are as committed to their retail distribution network as any luxury brand you've ever seen. So I thought it was absolutely clueless what he was saying. I don't know if he was telling it with a straight face or not. So Andy Binns, that's my opinion on what Paul was saying, because he was fucking way off the mark. I don't know what he was trying to say.
Boutique, right? Yeah, there's no Rolex boutique.
No.
There's maybe one or two corporate-owned stores in the world, and one of them is in Geneva, and one maybe like in somewhere else. But there are 1,600 stores that are all owned by Watches of Switzerland, Vempe, Bucherer, Siddiqui, Hourglass, all of these places.
Welcome to the show.
So I'd love for Andy, who waited till 3 o'clock in the morning. So God bless you for that, or anybody else who watched that live stream. What the hell was he talking about? What was Paul Thorpe talking about?
I mean, look,
Rolex is not going direct anytime soon. They're not going to sell online. They're not going to sell direct to consumers. The one thing they love is not having to deal with selling watches.
Yeah.
To customers.
Well, look, I did not watch the whole thing because it was just they were talking about stuff that is just it's just not my audience. So I was like, man, these APs, the Panerais. I'm not really into that, but you, some of it is YouTube, right? This is what he's talking about. I think the YouTube, there is entertainment part to what the Paul does, like those videos, right, about robberies. He's like, I
I
spoke
know
with him. He's like,
there's a strong entertainment factor. We know
yeah,
that, but
it's
he has
great.
a very big audience. Very big following. I think at one point there were 800 or 900 people watching the live stream.
Sometimes you say the thing because you mean it. Sometimes you say the thing for the entertainment purposes only.
Okay, and if that was the case, that's totally fine. Or maybe he meant, they're going to boutiques in the sense that these are dedicated Rolex only stores owned and operated by ADs. But he didn't say that, and he made it sound like that he called it all along that Rolex is going direct.
Let's see how much that buckle cost. $1,230 US. Fuck me dead. You can buy one of those Sortina watches that Bear picked up. Right? Jeez.
No, that's not going to happen. What Rolex is doing, they're just the multi-brand ADs. They like to make another store or a section, the largest section of their store, Rolex dedicated only. That's what they're doing.
You know why I think it's not good for Rolex to go exclusive? Because what Rolex, it seems to me, I mean, everyone already compares other watches to Rolex brand, right? So, and what do Rolex always demands that there is a special section. There has to be if there's a boutique, they want an exclusive section, a room specifically dedicated to Rolex. And Patek has the same kind of demand. Other brands they don't have these kind of demands.
Exactly.
And when what happens, people walk in and they see all the junk here, and then on the other side they see Rolex, and on the opposite side, what? What happened?
Hi, roommate.
What happened?
I just doesn't want to be angry.
Yeah, you don't want to be angry.
I want to be yelling.
Yeah, Rolex is even more demanding than that. Rolex actually, there's three kinds of stores. There's a boutique that is Rolex only products. There is an AD, which is multi-brand products, and Rolex has a specific section. And then they have what's called a hybrid format, where Rolex asks the AD to not only put Rolex in the front, but you have to create a special entrance to the store from the mall or street. So customers have a choice of actually bypassing the entire AD and going only to Rolex and leaving out of Rolex. So it's the investment that the authorized dealer has to make is significant, not only in the displays and the stock and everything, but you have to actually get plans, put plans in place to create a separate, dedicated entry and exit that's only for Rolex in your store.
Yeah, the three Rolex boutiques over here, right? All of them look the same when you walk into the store. They are Rolex only. They get audited by Rolex very frequently, either a phone audit or mystery shopper and all that. So the script that they have to say will remain the same, no matter who you come in as a first-time customer. So they are actually tracked. And then if you are a walk-in customer, you got to make sure that this person gets a drink, whether it's mineral water or whatever. Sit him down, talk to him about Rolex watches and all that. Yeah, my SE told me all the things. Yeah, she has to go through.
All right, so Andy Benz is trying to gaslight me a little bit because he's saying, thank you for saying your opinion, although Paul did call what is happening now months ago. No, he didn't. What he's been calling for the past year or 2 years is he wants Rolex to sell direct. And he's been predicting that Rolex will go direct and that you'll be able to go to Rolex, give a deposit, and they'll tell you what the time frame is for your weight, and you'll get allocated a watch in X amount of time frame in a certain chronological order. That's not happening, okay? And it never will happen.
Never.
And so he's way off. He didn't call anything. Sorry, but for him to say that Rolex is trimming ADs and going direct, that's absolutely flat out false. They're not.
Well, we don't know yet. I mean, it's possible. It's possible someday they might. It just, I don't know. It depends. It depends. Let's see here. Oh, JDG 5167. OC is correct. I didn't watch the stream, but Paul may have meant that Rolex is focusing on monobrand boutiques that are operated by retail partners.
Yeah, I don't think so.
By the way, so in the meatpacking district, did you see that Torno the Bucher boutique for Rolex? Fuck me dead. That looked like if it was a Rolex boutique. It looks so freaking ridiculously amazing.
You like that store?
Yeah, man. I would live in that store.
I hate it. I hate that store.
It's a Rolex Tudor boutique. You know what, guys? You want me to make a video of just showing inside what it looks like? I'll make a video about that. That will be a quickie. I can do a quick one. Just what what inside of a Rolex boutique in New York looks like. What do you think? That's an easy. I'm gonna be in the city tomorrow.
I think it would be good for you to show because it is. I think it's one of the few in the world Rolex and Tudor boutiques. It's a combined store where they're side by side, but they're open to each other, so you can actually walk back and forth if you want to.
Yeah. I'm gonna do.
But more important than that, David D agrees with me, and that's the most important comment of the night, I think.
Yep. Chunk Store OC, you should call and ask Paul to clarify. Well, don't worry about it.
No,
we'll have Paul.
Paul, come on.
Yeah.
Will they let you film in there?
Is not. It's owned by a dealer, by an AD.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim, will they let you film there?
Tim's trying to
I'm gonna film
keep
and then ask questions later. It's
even the Rolex mini kiosks in the airports are not owned by Rolex. They're owned by the AD within that city.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, never mind. I don't want to cause any more controversy, but Paul,
trying to control the narrative.
He's trying to be diplomatic. Paul is a great guy. He's very knowledgeable.
I didn't say any of that. I think. Listen, I think he's a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber just like me. It doesn't matter. He's got his shtick. I think I got my shtick. Everybody's got their own kind of a character that they're playing in this YouTube sphere. JDG, that's more than Patek gold buckle. Yeah, I think so, right? Pocket. How much is the
no idea about a Patek.
Deploying buckle. I know the deploying buckle is like 2,500. 2,450.
Hey, Speedy Gonzalez is with us.
Speedy Hernandez. And also, Tuesday's coming, so tomorrow I'm going to be wearing my Speedy Tuesday, Grandel 62. Thank you for reminding everyone to upvote the Wizard.
I've got a question for the watch community if you guys want to hear it.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Sure. I actually got a call today while I was at work, so I didn't get to answer it. Left a voicemail. My really, really crappy Tampa AD. That's for you if you're listening, crappy Tampa AD. They called me and they said that my Tudor Black Bay 925 arrived. Too bad, I already own one. So my question is, because I got it from a different AD because they were so slow.
Yeah.
So my question is, now I've got two options. I either buy it and see if someone wants to buy it off me, or pretty much burn any bridge with my already crappy AD.
Man. Pocket.
What did they offer you? What was it?
Well, the Black Bay 925. So
okay.
I put my name in for it like 9 months ago, and mine's on a nice rubber strap.
Beautiful.
But so I put my name in the list 9 months
rubber B,
ago,
or is that a Horus strap?
It's a Vanguard.
Vanguard. So they finally called you, but your other AD took care of you first.
Yeah.
Did you tell them that?
I haven't called them back yet. They left a message on my voicemail, so I.
Well, maybe you have a friend or a relative who also has been waiting. You can buy it and just give it to them.
I don't have any friends or relatives. That's why I say I don't have anyone to give it to or play with it. I made a call out to David SW.
DavidSW.com. By the way, I emailed DavidSW. We're in the works for exclusive partnership. For the
I talked to Chris today at David
email,
SW.
make sure I didn't get the answer.
And you offered it to him at what? At list? At what you paid for it?
No, I said I'm not trying to make any money on it. And I said just trying to get out of it for not losing anything. And
right.
I said they said that they actually have quite a few of them in stock, so they're not buying. So as I said, I got
the polite way of saying it's soft. That one model is soft.
Hey, Pocket, there's another dealer here up there, is he? There's
yes.
A dealer there.
Well,
listen, you can send it to me on consignment. I'm taking pieces. By the way, just real quick question
for like 5,200.
Pocket. See, I never change straps on these Panerais. How the fuck do I do this? Do I press? I know I pressed that button.
No button. You just it's just a screw. So just screw it out.
And there's a button there. There's no screw.
Start to come out. Oh.
No, there's no screw. There's a button. Look. Hold on a second. See, there's a button there. That I can press.
Isn't it a hose case?
But what the hell do I do then?
I don't know. You gotta.
It's a hose case, right?
It's a hose case, yeah. Not 100%.
Yeah, I've never seen that. I said usually they're just a regular screw.
Okay, it's supposed to be some kind of a quick change strap system.
There's got to be a famous watch. There should be a famous watch YouTuber that can school us on how to change a strap.
I'm gonna make a video
Panerai.
about this. Jesus.
Well, my end thought for that is, so how bad am I going to get burned if I just tell them completely no, or how do I tell them no?
Hey, somebody wants a link, Tim.
I think that's Cameron, man. Cameron, he's blocked from the channel.
Is he a Rolex AD?
It's a
Mayors. Mayors sells Rolex.
They do have Rolex there and a couple other things. Grand Seiko.
And you don't have any friends or coworkers or relatives that would buy the watch, that want it?
The only watch guy I know. So no.
Holy cow.
I mean, I could send it to my brother, but he would think it was just a piece of junk and probably ruin the thing. So besides that, I've got no family on this planet. So it's a small list.
See, this is the first lesson in being a watch dealer, Tim. You need to have a dedicated watch, not a dedicated one, but a watch technician / watchmaker handy, available to you at wholesale prices to do all this kind of stuff.
Honestly, I'm flabbergasted. I have no idea what to do.
Yeah, Tim, there's an instruction there by my man.
Okay, can you watch it? Because I don't have time to watch these things.
Push button, then push pin out from button lock side.
Bottom.
Push the
button.
Uh-huh.
Then push the pin out from button lock
But don't use a metal to push the button. You'll scratch the button. It's stainless.
Use a toothpick.
Yeah.
I don't have toothpicks lying around.
Yeah, there's no dental hygiene going on in Tim's house.
And don't use that screwdriver.
This is bullshit.
Use
Oh, it came out. Oh my god, it came out.
Oh,
the
shit.
Bitch to
Don't
do
you
that,
have
guys.
these? Dental picks?
No.
Plastic?
No, don't have.
It's a good investment to have if you don't do it for your teeth, do it for the watches.
Yeah, probably should have.
What are the odds? What are the odds that Tim loses one of the spring bars?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Should we bet? Should we bet?
98%.
Guys, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. It's coming up. Okay, I'm gonna add Cameron. Although I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Hey, Cam. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna get in trouble unless someone sends at least $10 to unblock you for a day. Because Bear banned you, not just on Archie, but here as well. So
Yeah, and by the way, to the people watching tonight, please don't go running to Paul Thorpe saying,
Oh, they already are.
No, Tim Wright did this. Tim Wright Tim had nothing to do with it. It's all me. Just being creating a little bit of
I'm not
unique
responsible for anything
unique
that OC
entertainment.
says.
Nothing against Paul. I'm just trying to bring up an issue. That's all. It's good for the community to air it out. Understand what he meant. Nothing sinister about what I said. Not attacking him. Come on. Just be normal. Cam,
So,
welcome to the show.
thank
Speaking
you.
of
Cameron,
speaking of controversy, Cameron, everyone.
We love Cameron.
Hereby unwanted demand.
I think at one point I was tuning in and out of Archie's show, and at one point I was there for the infamous phrase from Cameron, "Archie, shut the fuck up."
It wasn't Archie shut the fuck up. It was Bear shut the fuck up.
Oh, Bear, shut the fuck up. Yeah. Either one is really not
not
a
very
great
helpful
thing to say. Not doesn't win any brownie points on that show.
Who taught you that kind of language, Cam?
I don't know. Bear buys his respect, so.
And Pavel, I'm not denigrating Paul's audience. Please don't say that. That's not absolute. I'm not saying. I haven't said anything about Paul's audience.
He just
So that should be a poll now to see whether Tim loses the spring bar and whether he scratches the watch.
Oh my god, you guys gonna be you're not well, you know what? You're not gonna be surprised, but I did fuck up. I'm gonna have to change something.
Accidentally scratch the case.
Hey,
Tim, you should invest a few pennies. You got a super chat, man.
Oh, want me to read the super chat since Brian isn't here?
Super chat.
Super chat. Speedy Hernandez, $4.99. Tim,
yep.
I love you, but why the hell does Bear have any say on who you ban or don't ban on your own channel? That being said, please keep Cameron banned.
Hey.
Bye, Cameron.
That's a good one, Speedy.
Cam's getting a lot of love.
Cameron,
poor
it's
Cam.
nice seeing you, bud. We love you, but unless somebody pays like $20 to unban you.
Hey, that ban shit was pure rape.
Yeah.
There we go.
Racism, guys. It's true.
Cameron,
it's true. He's the
digging
only
his hole
colored
further.
panelist and
in the entire watch community.
Yeah, it just sucks.
No.
Yeah. The only
Hop on Smash.
Yeah.
Where did I get that Pepsi poster?
By the way,
Yeah.
anyone wanna guess the fuck up that I did trying to change the bracelet? Any guesses?
You scratched it.
The lug.
No.
You
put it on the wrong side.
You tore the strap.
Let me show you this thing. I'm a dumbass. Look, the
You
buckle.
put it on the wrong way.
Wrong way. It's backwards. So I guess I can wear it this way.
You did that intentionally so you could see the case back.
I'm just gonna wear it this way. You know what I mean? Fuck me dead. So now I have to unscrew it and take it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Bring Cameron back, guys, please. The only minority panel member. Come on. The only minority. Come on, guys.
Racist discrimination is what it is.
It's racism. And I tell you what. You know what? There were some accusations before. Maybe it turns out to be all true. I am a bear on pocket watches. If you don't know, now you know. OC is just asking for a simple public apology from Paul.
No apology for anything.
Yeah.
Bright Blue Comet. Appreciate it, man. You are a gentleman.
JDG, always a good idea to practice on consignment watch that you're unfamiliar with.
Right. Somebody else's watch. It gets scratched or fucked up. Whatever.
It's not my watch. Hey, I'm adding value. I'm adding a strap. which, by the way, I am hoping to keep. I'm not gonna sell it with the watch unless you think it will be rude to sell the watch with the clasp that I was given. And that kind of sounds kind of a fucked up thing to do. Okay, let me change the strap. Wow.
Really fucked up. Yeah, you'll do it.
It's all hard. Trying not to scratch these parts, it is actually very
Impossible.
hard.
Impossible.
I don't know how I fucked it up. Guys, can we bring Cameron back? I really want to talk to him, actually. Okay, I'll just fucking bring him back.
No, that's fucked up, whoever this asshole is.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Whoa.
These guys are
Where do you
Yeah,
get
this
these?
is this is not helping Beer at all. This comment.
yeah, you know
Has
what?
nothing to do with Bear. Nothing to do with
Listen,
Bear.
you know what? I'll just it's okay. I think he's just trying to stir things up, you know what I mean? Cameron, what's going on, bud?
Hey, it's a struggle out here being a minority
Struggle.
in the watch community.
It's true.
Getting banned left and right.
Banned and right. It's
You
like
mean you mean a young college kid?
young college kid being a minority. You know what man, it's like that Twitter, like there's a white Twitter, black Twitter, there's a white watch community.
What are you talking about? White Twitter, black Twitter?
Yeah, what the hell is that?
Fill me in, Tim. What are you talking about?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
We can see that. We can hear that.
What do you mean? Are you using a white version of Twitter that nobody knows about?
I'm trying to pull out this thing
He's so
with my
fucked
nails.
up about that.
The truth comes out. He thinks there's two versions of Twitter.
Yeah.
Take the strap off and put on the right way, man. Don't try to pull
I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it, but the pin, it won't come out.
No, not on the buckle, man. On the lug.
Yeah.
Take it.
No. I put
backwards,
it wrong on the buckle. The buckle, the strap is correct way. You see, it says Panerai.
Oh.
It's the buckle that's the wrong way. You see, it's upside down.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm a moron, as they say. In the
You're not
industry.
a moron. You just don't have the experience, man.
You know what? You see, this is a valuable lesson. Doing this live, it's a valuable lesson for everyone because
not to do it.
Yeah. You have to make sure when you're putting these parts in, you have to look which way you're putting in the buckle.
It's hard, man. It's
You hear
hard
that,
to remember.
OC? You have to look.
You have to look first.
Now we're learning, OC. We have to look at what we do before.
You're gonna scratch it, Tim.
No, even when you look, sometimes you forget
scratch?
which side does the buckle go on? Does it go on the 12 or the 6? You put it up. There's all kinds of shit dealing with watches.
O'clock. The tang always goes on the 12 o'clock.
Okay, but not only that the tang has to go at 12 o'clock, it also has to go the right way.
Well, thank you, Almighty Tim.
No, but it's difficult because you're always
explanatory, but
you're always flipping the watch different directions in order to install stuff. So it's not easy.
This panel,
hard.
we're so lucky that Tim is teaching us how to do these things, guys.
Yeah, I'm making mistakes so that
he doesn't even charge 50,000 to learn how to do watches, right, Timmy?
Exactly.
Yes. I also like how the watch community continually mispronounces the brand that makes these tools that everybody uses to change the straps. Watch Wizard, what's the name of the brand?
Which one are we talking about? Bergeron?
Yeah. How do you pronounce it? There we go. See, Tim, what's the name of the? Hold on, wait.
I never heard.
Wizard. Hold on, Tim. What's the name of the brand?
He's gonna put a French flair.
Bergeron.
Okay, Tim's pretending not to hear.
Hey, I don't
Pocket know. Watch Time knows the name of the brand. He would pronounce it perfectly. So we're gonna pass on him.
What is it? Pocket Time.
KC.
Bergeron?
Yeah, Bergeron.
Bergeron. He said so. He called it Bergeron.
Guys, I think I got it. Oh,
hallelujah! Hallelujah!
Hop on Smash, $2. Tim changes straps like he paints cars. Ooh! Listen, it's hard. It's actually, you know what? Being a watch dealer, you have to do all these you need to have all these micro skills, changing straps, taking links, putting links in, taking them out, and not scratching up
I
the
wouldn't
case
want
of
to
the watch.
see Tim try to pull a stem and crown out. I would not want to see that.
Ooh.
Big screen,
Okay.
Tim. Show us what you have done.
Oh shit! Are you guys ready? I don't think you guys ready for this.
Yeah.
That
Pretty
looks
nice.
pretty good.
And that was just a rubber strap. Imagine if if Tim has to remove a link or two.
Oh,
Man,
wow.
oh man, forget it.
He got the pliers out, though. He's got the pliers, OC.
I'll be fucked.
The
Look
Bergeron.
at this, guys.
The
This watch
Bergeron,
is
the
available
Bergeron.
for sale. Look at that! Wowzers! That looks actually,
Yeah, that looks good.
It
dude,
does look
that-
good.
fucking nice.
Orange
You
is
should
the
buy
hot
it, Tim.
color lately, guys.
You
Buy
look
it.
like a captain of the industry.
What'd you buy for yourself, Timmy?
Nah, I don't. I have 8,000 on the credit card.
And when you
So
buy
what?
it,
You get so many super chats. Pay it off.
What super chats? Got $7 in an hour. Below
Oh,
minimum
shit.
wage.
You should do a photo shoot with something with an orange accents, like take it to Dunkin' Donuts where they have some orange splashes on the wall or whatever, and take a shot of that
Yeah.
pan for Instagram.
For Instagram. Yeah. Wait, where?
Like Dunkin' Donuts, their colors are orange and something, right?
Yeah,
Or an
you're right.
orange. Yeah.
You're right. I was at Dunkin' Donuts earlier today.
Look at this. You got orange on the cup right there.
Bam.
Yeah, there.
America runs on Dunkin'
And Panerai.
Hams.
New sponsorship.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I should get sponsorship. Free coffee. Starbucks. Oh, I could do one for Starbucks and take a picture with the sermon, and this one and take a picture with the Pam. Beautiful. Look at that.
Oh,
Watch Wizard. Wow, what a
super
he's
chat.
a classy guy.
$20 for the Panerai fund. Thank you, Wizard. Look at this. Wizard, thank you so much. Oh, but by the way, the strap matches the super chat.
Screenshot it.
Hey, there's a-
Screenshot.
Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
screenshot this. It's funny.
It's got to get in focus.
Yeah. Hold on. Here we go. Boom.
Hey, that's
It's
nice.
like color spectrum. There we go. Panerai. Oh, it says Panerai and then official on the other side.
No, Officin Panerai is the official name of the watch, man.
Oh, that's the official name.
Yeah, OP.
That's pretty cool. Wow. Fantastic. Oh, and by the way, that's not the only thing he sent me. He also sent me this beautiful Panerai. Unfortunately, it's green.
Travel box is beautiful.
Yeah, a travel pouch, and it's bulletproof. Let me show you. Let's put the watch inside. Now I think it's actually in the sellable condition. Here we go. Let's whack it inside. Whew! Who wouldn't buy this now? Look at it. It doesn't have it doesn't have papers, but now it has a travel pouch. Wowzers! Look at that.
Cool.
Holy fuck.
Hey, Tim, I must applaud you, right? All
Yeah.
the while during this 20 minutes, you
Yeah.
didn't thumb the face of the watch with your thumb.
I
You
didn't, do
didn't
what?
touch it. You didn't thumb the face of the watch with your thumb. You know,
Oh.
like what you always do. Congrats, man. You beat it. Don't do it.
Wow. I gotta tell you, man, this watch is fucking sexy. I would love to add something like this to my collection. One of these Panerais. Gonna put these inside. Yeah, I should make a video. I'm gonna make a video about changing straps on the Panerai. Man, I have so many ideas, but the time. Where do I get the time, Wizard? How do you get everything done and have the time to come onto these live streams? Tell me, Wizard.
I don't know, brother.
Editing is hard.
I used to work 7 days a week, 15 hours a day when I was your age. So
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't sleep so much. I think that could be the problem. Kermit the Frog. Ofichi Puneri.
punani. You
Punani.
don't know what that is.
No, I
OC will
don't.
explain what punani is.
Willie Smooth, is there a discount after you jack it up? Ouch. Well,
How much is it, Tim?
How much this watch?
Yeah. Mm.
I'll take $6,000. What do you think? Is that fair?
Wizard is laughing.
Ooh, Wizard, why? What happened, Wizard?
I didn't say a word. I did not say a word.
Your face said everything. You didn't have to say anything. Just the look on your face said it all. What do you think? What do you think I should charge for this watch? Tell me, the Wizard. Talk to me.
Let's see what we got going here.
Kyle Dider, the case is incredible. It is fucking amazing. CB, the Wizard officine means factory. Oh, I thought it means official. Now we know. David H, I like the submersible quite a bit. David. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I'm gonna go and get coffee with David. He's in the city. We're gonna get coffee, and tuck watches. Check it out. It's beautiful, man. We could stop by Panerai, but I would recommend checking out Panerai on Rodeo Drive and say hello to my friend Jesus while you're there. If you're ever in Rodeo Drive, stop by Panerai Boutique, say hello to Jesus, and tell him Tim Wright sent you. That's how it's done, guys. You're gonna get free straps with your watch and everything. Damn, it looks good. Yeah, incredible. Is the Watch Wiz opening a store?
Yes.
Wizard. Yeah.
Yes.
When's the store opening?
I wish I could tell you, but because of COVID shutdowns and this, that.
Damn.
Soon.
And all that.
I will make an announcement before it happens. I promise, guys.
Yeah. The trucker protest, right? You guys got.
Oh, I don't give a shit about that. I'm not in Ottawa.
Yeah. JDG gotta wake up before 3.
That's true. That's true.
No, I woke up. I was so dead yesterday because of all the drama, right? The drama that exploded up on Archie's channel. That I only woke up at like freaking 12.
Wait, what drama?
With the whole, Sirocco sales, the Sirocco Sirocco, I gotta tell you guys, Sirocco, when he's back, the guy gonna need to get a bigger yacht because ain't no way that ego is gonna fit into his current yacht. Chunkster Tim, I have a Pam peers and papers laying around double boxed for that bad boy. What does that mean? Double boxed for that bad boy. Who's the bad boy?
Your Pam, right?
I think he's talking about a
pear box.
box.
The pear wood. It comes in pear wood.
Oh,
it's that orangey wooden box.
Oh, can you send it to me? I will take it. I will take it. I will give it a home. I will. Basically, I will give this Pam a home in your box.
And then Tim is going to
sell it and then make money on it. Yeah. And I'll add the travel pouch to it and everything. Then I'll sell it and I'll make some.
Yeah, see, that's it. He's showing you the pear box.
1 second.
That's what it looks like.
It's insane. How much does that thing cost? It's like $200, $300, right?
$250 today to buy it from a dealer.
Never mind. Wow. I'll take it for free though if you want to send it to me. Man, this YouTube
See, you get. Yeah, not yet, Kevin. Not yet, buddy.
It takes time. James advises sleep is overrated. You can sleep, but the problem is. By the way, my wife was so pissed. I think the flusher in the toilet is broken. That was the problem. I went to the restroom and the flusher didn't work fully, so I got in trouble, guys. That's what the whole thing was about. She was almost crying. JDG, what's the reference? What reference is it, Tim? The reference is well, it's PAM 24, but this particular one is OP 6771. 6771. It's limited to 800 pieces. OP 6771. Yeah. By the way, I'm still not 100% sure how much the guy, a friend of mine, wants to sell it, but I wouldn't mind. I mean, I wish he gave it to me for free, like as a gift. He could be like, "Hey, you can just have it." That'd be cool. But he wants to bankroll my operation to become a gray market dealer. So we'll see what that goes. Thought you were asking 5.5. Well, now with the box and extra rubber strap,
Value added.
but for you,
But
you
no
can have it
paper.
for 5.5. What do
No
you think?
papers.
No papers. For the viewers, it's still 5.5. If it's non-viewer, friend of the show, 5.5. With
No
the
problem,
with
Gray
rubber.
Sweater. I will let you know, pal.
I'm gonna tell him I sold it for 4.5. I don't know. Kermit sold to Mr. Wizard. Wizard, how much would you buy it from me for? In this
Without
condition?
papers, I don't
Don't want
really
to touch it. You
it's a
don't want
very
to touch
rare,
it with a meter-long stick.
especially Panerai, certain brands I don't buy without papers. Rolex, of course, I get it up, checked out, open it up, boom, I buy them. But like I got a really hot deal on a men's and ladies date justs.
If I could get any PAM, I think I would get the PAM 111. If it's my money, PAM 111. I like the PAM 111. It looks gorgeous. Actually, what was this one? This looks also really good. This one right here. Like if I had to spend the money, I think this is good bang per buck. Basically same thing, but open case back. That's nice. Right? That's if it's my money. If someone's buying for me, I think I would go for the 47 one. For the PAM. Where is it? The collection. Luminor. I like the Luminor for some reason. I prefer the Loom. Because the Loom. I'm not a huge fan of the rotating bezel on the PAM for some reason. But which one?
They don't make a rotating bezel.
No, on the submersible. The submersible.
Yeah, okay, but
yeah, it's rotating-ish. I get it.
We're not even 48 hours from the epic purchase of the Speedy, and we're already talking about
PAM.
the PAM 111.
You're right. I actually look. Like in all honesty, I would go for the. I already said I would go for the Omega, Ploprof. But look at this one. This is freaking beautiful. Don't you agree? Look at this, Wizard. What do you think? You seeing this?
Very nice. I like it. That's a left-hander watch.
Yeah, it's so bizarre. It's got this texture on the
It's got
dial.
a beautiful sandwich dial.
It's toxic sludge, though. It's unsellable.
Well, there's a buyer for everything, man.
Yeah. Speedy, has anyone heard from a dog and his watch in the past few days? Are you sure he's still not? He's not still sleeping. Rip Van Winkle style.
I saw him on the stream yesterday, either this stream or somebody else's. He was commenting.
Yeah, he was on yesterday. Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Matt,
oh my gosh!
Wow, look at that icon.
Super chat.
4 Niners fine, $5 super chat panel. Pick your ultimate 3-watch collection under 3,500.
35,000
retail.
Under 35,000, it says.
Yeah,
35,000 retail for all three.
Or gray market.
Or gray, yeah.
I think it's retail. Yeah.
495. It's your money. It's your super chat. Tell us what you mean. Would that be 35,000 retail? Well, it doesn't matter. Let's say we have 35,000. That's
Yeah.
it. You have to
You
buy
have
three
35,000
watches.
spent for 3 watches.
Holy shit! Apparently, this one sells over retail. How's that even possible?
What does?
This Pam.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm. Maybe it's limited edition. You know, sometimes.
Retail or gray. So you have 35,000 bucks. You can do whatever you want with it.
Hey. So we need 3 watches. We need a chrono. In my opinion, a chrono, a diver, and a GMT.
No, that's not the way I would break it down. But you can break it down that way. I would think you want to break it down into you have to have a daily casual sports watch that you can wear every single day. You want a dress watch, and then you want a super nice watch.
So what would be your choices?
For you have to have a watch that you can that's
Daily
not worth
Euro.
10,000 bucks that you can take somewhere.
What about this
something
one
cheap.
right here? Bam.
No,
7,000.
no Pams.
Why no Pam? Pam is beautiful.
Too big.
No Pams.
Well,
I'd
that's
pick
not a rule.
I would pick. Look, you could go all Rolex if you want. You could do
So I doubt that.
Datejust 41, a Daytona at 14,000 list, and then you have like either a Tissot or an Oris or something that's in the $2,000 to $3,000 range that is your beater watch.
I gotta tell you. I think I would
That's
go.
if they were available, though.
Yeah, right. The wizard is right. These things are not freaking available. That's the problem. That's the conundrum. I think I would do it this way. It's very simple. Explorer 2, you can get it on gray. Bam. That's your 12. That's your 13,000, right? Then you grab one of these Pams for 7, right? So that's your GMT and your diver. And then we just need a chronograph, and you get the best speedy you can get your hands on. You can go for one of those with a little bit of gold in them as well. Boom, 3 watch. Piecemeal, because you got one that you can put on rubber, leather. That's your Pam. You can fuck around with straps. Speedy as well. You can put different straps on it, and you get your Rolex Explorer too. You don't need overdose. I think you know what,
Yeah.
like
Your cheapest
Rolex doesn't make me happy anymore.
watch in that scenario is like $6,000 or $7,000.
Yes.
So I don't know. That's not super safe. You need to have one watch that is a under $2,000 watch that you could wear.
No, you don't. That actually in that collection you have like $7,000 left over. Think about it. 7 plus 13. That's 20, and then that leaves 15,000 left over. And I said a speedy, and you can get this speedy, right? That's a freaking amazing. It's available at retail, and you can add a Seamaster into that mix. You know?
Yeah, I guess my point is that it's not cheap enough. If you need to be able to wear a watch in a not so great neighborhood where you don't want to attract any attention whatsoever, then you need to have either a Seiko or a Tissot or a G-Shock
No,
or
we're talking about
something.
luxury watch collection.
I don't think he said just a 3 watch collection for 35,000.
I think $1,000 for just you know what? I'd rather not even wear a watch at that point. If I'm gonna wear like I do have a few G-Shocks, right? But I just rather not even wear anything.
You're saying if you're limited to only 3 watches, you could not waste one of those 3 slots on a beater.
Seiko. James the advisor says Datejust 41, Submariner, and the JLC dress watch. Boom, Paddock, but limited money for it.
Yeah. For me, right, I'll get the Batman, the Sub, and the Nomos Club Sport.
It's because you're out of money with those 2.
No, those are good choices.
That's the budget.
Your Nomos. The thing about the Nomos is that it tackles 2 or 3 different things.
Yeah.
It's casual, it can be dressy, and it's a shitter.
And it covers that shitter territory.
It's affordable, is what I'm saying.
Based on what is available, I would get a speedy 3861 Hasselite on a bracelet. Ooh, and a lightly used Rolex steel. By the way, I asked them about because I really fell in love with that sailcloth strap that they have.
Yeah,
but it
they
was
have. There's some nice sailcloth straps today.
yeah, it's so good, especially for the Speedy. But they wanted $500 for it, which is forget about it. And I'm also looking to use this. Like if I got the Speedy just for myself and to kind of have fun, yeah, I would include it. But because I'm looking to sell straps and use this as a model, I don't want to put any straps besides my own branded ones. Maldives, a watch to work, a watch for a weekend, and a watch for a special occasion. When you start counting the sentimental watch, the fun watch. By the way, Maldives, he's also consolidating. The guy went on a vacation, for like 2 weeks, and then got so disillusioned by watches, he realized he doesn't need anything. He just needs 3 watches. So he's selling everything off. What do you think? Is he being crazy? Should he instead put watches in the safe and not sell them? What do you think?
Yep.
Cameron,
Huh?
what do you think? Should Maldives sell his entire collection and just keep 3 watches?
Sure. Yeah, that's.
Watch for work, a watch for the weekend, and a watch for special occasions.
I mean,
That's
that
a way
works.
of breaking it down. Sure.
That's how every watch collection should be.
Do you guys want to see my watch collection? My state of my collection as
Yeah.
I
of
saw the
February.
Instagram picture. It's
Yeah.
on the Instagram. I'll open it. 1 second.
Yeah, OC
Yeah.
was asking whether he should downsize as well.
Oh, David
Oh,
H.
you
is
guys.
a Tudor
Yeah, I saw it.
GMT Omega 300 Professional, and a date just flew to cash to spare. That's all you
Wait.
technically need.
Huh. OC, do you have that platinum day still in your collection?
I do.
Dude, you need to keep that thing. I just watched a Nelk video, and Steve had it. That shit looked baller.
A what video?
Nelk.
Look
You,
at the state of the
you never
collection, guys.
you never heard of Nelk?
Ooh.
I'm not
Oh, you got a
familiar.
Midas.
He does.
Who can be the first person to name all these watches? Go.
Oh, come on. Those are
let's-
easy.
You could.
Easy.
The problem is you already said King Midas, so Cameron's
Yeah.
gonna know which one the
That's
King
the one
Midas
that
is.
stands out the most.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a two-tone blues. He's got the root beer. He's got the Pepsi on Jubilee. He's got the Batman. He's got the Deep Sea. No, that's the
Sea Dweller.
that's this SD43. Then he's got an Oyster Quartz Gold.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's got a Daytona Reverse Panda. Then he's got a Platinum Day Date. Then he's got a 300 Omega. Then he's got the Chrono Master Zenith, I think. I can't tell with that thing in the middle. Then you got the King
Wizard.
Midas, and then you got God Tier.
The God.
That's why Wizard is the wizard.
The
He just
Wizard.
Knocked it out.
King Midas, have you had it a while, or you just recently acquired it?
I got it like in August.
Oh, so you just got okay.
Just got it. Phenomenal. Love
Did
it.
you see the article about Rihanna's?
I saw that. Yeah. What happened? Did she get that custom engraved or something?
They got the watch and they started custom engraving it. It looks pretty good, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's pretty ballsy to do that with a King Midas.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's my collection. What do you should I downsize?
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Why
one would you
should
count?
downsize? You have a beautiful collection of watches. What's wrong with that? I mean, I like all your watches, each one respectfully, but my favorite is the root beer.
What's wrong with it is he needs to downsize and give some to me.
Excellent. 4.9 is
thank you.
fine. $2. Excellent
you,
watch
4.9.
collection. OC.
No field watches. Correct. No field watches. And no real dress watches. I mean, the Daytona and the Zenith actually are both on leather, so those act as my dress watches. Well, and the Day-Date dress watch. Oyster Quartz is a dress watch in certain situations.
What the?
So there it is.
What I don't understand. Eddie Munster. I'm hearing that Tim was jealous that he was the only one without an assault rifle.
What?
This is fascinating. I mean, how is this even? This
OC,
is
what do your bosses say when you walk into
fascinating
the
stuff.
office with that date on?
My bosses
Yeah.
are
He's the
not
boss.
in my office. My bosses
He's
are
the
not in
boss,
my
man.
location.
Mm.
What's next, OC? What's next is nothing, man. Nothing.
Paddock.
There's two things on the list. Tim knows. The ep15500 silver dial is on the list, and then heavy hitter Daytona is actually next. That I've been told is coming.
Daytona.
Oh.
By
By the way, OC, are you gonna be in the city tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna stop by to pick up the Black Bay.
Okay.
Still for sale, right?
It is.
Okay. If anybody wants to buy a blue Black Bay, OC is giving me a piece on consignment, guys.
Yeah, so OC, you were saying just now that the dress watch is on the leather strap. So guys, does dress watches need to be on leather or can it be on bracelets?
Traditionally, it's leather.
You know what?
And they're more fine and thin so they can fit underneath the cuff.
Hear me out, guys. I think the leather, that's all going out of style. Unfortunately, because of this cancel culture environment that we live in.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, listen, I mean, that's hey, you want to walk out of a dinner and then get a bucket full of blood.
Your strap has to be made from recycled cork.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's why if you go to AP, and also Rolex is doing the same thing. These brands, they're like, they don't, they're following this cancel culture because they want to be ahead of the curve. So when everybody hates on this thing, they want to be like, hey, we had nothing to do with that. That's why you go to code 1159, right? And you start seeing that what they're doing, they're pushing the sailcloth. Where is it? Let's go here.
Of course, the one that pops up is the one on leather is the first one. Just to
of course.
prove you wrong.
But
the first top 12 are all on leather.
Of course. No, actually, well, the fifth one, bam, look at that. Sailcloth. And then look at this one. The good shit is on sailcloth. Look at this one. Ooh. That's the next thing, guys. I think we might be at the end of this whole. Ooh, look at the beauty. Code 11.
Yeah, that's not on my list. Those are expensive. Like
this.
Those are expensive.
Oh my god! Look at
that.
that.
I wouldn't wear it.
Yeah.
Look at the screw.
So someone asked which Daytona. I don't know exactly which one I'm gonna get, but I think it's gonna either be a full gold, rose gold Daytona, or a full yellow gold Daytona. I don't know exactly what it's gonna be, but the hint is it's gonna be that. Oh, and what's also next for me is what's called a Rolex 5100, which is a Wizard would probably know what this is. It's the quartz watch from 1970.
Ooh, it's a rubber.
Not easy to find.
Yeah, they're around.
They're around, but the condition, right?
Condition is the key. Yeah.
And GB Wool dress watch can be on a black rubber. And JDG 5167 $5 super chat. OC showing hints of quirkiness. Yes, OC has been really developing his character in the past couple of months. It's very, very interesting to see.
That's the little hints of quirkiness are to throw you off of the smug elitism from in the rest of my collection. You know,
he's just buying to put it in there.
With the Midas and the oyster quartz. Is it time to look at some heavy hitters example from Independence? No, he doesn't have a Holy Trinity yet. That's the thing. No Holy Trinity. It's all lower
pieces,
tier,
lower tier garbage.
Yeah, actually, well, it's like I said, there's a high right, the platinum. Obviously, that's the high tier. That's the one.
But that's like buying the top of the line Lincoln Navigator. right? It's not really a luxury car.
Yeah. Well, it's like buying a souped up. It's like, you know what? It's like buying a Mercedes that's completely souped up and then painted in platinum.
Oh,
Yeah.
OC doesn't have an Omega.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
does.
does.
See
No,
that
Bottom left.
300, bottom left.
Oh, sorry. The super chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's got the
that
great
was
white.
hiding it.
By the way, I would love to borrow this great white just for a week or two. You can have one of my
Sure.
watches as a collateral.
Just to give it a couple of scratches.
Yeah, I want to change the rubber bracelet on it. Make a video about
Oh
it.
my
At some
You'll,
time.
you'll be happy to give me one of the watches you have on consignment as collateral.
Yeah.
Of course. They'll give you the PAM.
That's the TPG way, right?
Looks like the bear is not a fan of independence. Bear does not like independence.
Bear, I agree with you. Like I mean, Chopik is the only one that I would consider.
By the way, let me just quickly remove Cameron from this panel. I'll bring you back.
Because Bear's watching.
Yeah, the bear is watching.
Bear's watching. So Bear, if Bear is in comments, then yeah.
We have to. Everybody behave. Quiet.
So
Zeke.
let me ask you
Shouldn't the
this.
Explorer 2 be called the?
Let me ask you this,
Explorer
Tim.
2. Huh?
Let me ask you this.
Okay, ask me.
What's with the title of this video today?
I don't even know what the title was. What was the
Yeah,
title?
Should Diego get a Datejust palm fronds?
Yeah, Diego
ganja
is
watch.
looking to buy a palm fronds. He's really looking into the edibles society.
And he may be doing it just to throw it in the face of Cameron, who was looking to buy this exact same watch. So he's.
Oh yeah, Cameron, you were looking to get this thing?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't think you should, because that's kind of like literally this would be racist to wear this thing. No, I'm just messing.
Or is Diego buying it for you, Cam?
No.
Yeah, there we go.
Sounds like
So
good
what
collateral.
do you guys like it? Do you guys not like it? Do you think Diego should buy it?
Fucking beautiful, man. This thing, actually, this dial, you know those olive dials on the green dates and what else?
Yeah.
Well, this one just annihilates everything. It's so
Tim,
beautiful.
your advice is so off. There's no way in hell Cameron should be even thinking about buying this watch.
Cameron? No, Diego should. Diego is loaded. He's got 300,000 in the savings account.
Diego, yeah, but even Diego.
Although to be honest, man, Diego is burning through those savings. Did you see his apartment? It's beautiful. It's expensive.
God,
he should be very careful with his money. Honestly,
he's nicer than the penthouses at 432.
Yeah. It's my wife basically hates me now after seeing what the kind of life she could have with someone else. She's like, what the hell am I doing wasting my time with this guy?
Floor to ceiling windows and fireplaces and what the hell?
Yeah.
So Jubilee or Oyster, what do you think looks better on this dial?
Oyster.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Oyster,
the
like
5
this.
PM
This is
show.
the best because it leaves all the what does Jubilee do? It attracts attention. What does fluted bezel does? It attracts attention. So it all distracts from the dial. With the Oyster, it's like it lets you focus and enjoy the beauty of this dial and how it plays in the colors.
This watch is like $20,000 gray market.
Fuck! No way.
Yeah.
Yes way.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Does that make your attraction deeper to it, Tim?
My AD hasn't even seen this in her life, in real life.
They
don't even have.
Because here's the thing, can't I go and like swap the dial on my date just for this dial?
No.
How come?
You can't switch because these are exotic dials. You can switch for the basic.
Doesn't exist unless you buy an aftermarket one.
Yeah, man.
Wizard, when you say like your AD hasn't seen one of these, like that's
Oh,
what
I did. Yeah.
That's like what everybody says, but it can't be possible that nobody's getting these watches.
They're big in Europe. They're big in Middle East and somewhat in Europe and somewhat in Asia, Middle East, and somewhat in Europe.
So do you think that Rolex is intentionally
No,
sending these pieces? No?
I don't think so. I've seen one, two, one in Canada. The rest were from Asia.
Wow.
So when
There's
I
not you
when I,
don't see these often in the
in the wild.
WhatsApp groups.
no,
Orange
when I,
Grove, you can't wear that with anything but a Hawaiian shirt.
That means it's perfect for Timmy.
when I get this thing on
Hey,
special order, when I buy it, when it comes, my net worth
what?
will go up by $20,000. It'll probably be
Yeah.
$50,000 if Patek tries to make a palm frond style on their Nautilus. So
You know what? You might be right.
Will this be 10 years from now? Will it be regarded as a gem that you should have snatched up,
No,
or will it be looked at as a fad, like all the rest of these
bad.
special dials? They have a flower dial, then they have the Rolex Jubilee dial, and they have all of these.
Fad.
Hopefully, it looks
The
like
Mm,
a
wizard has
dumb hype
spoken.
machine.
I
okay, so
think
what do you think is better, this dial or a blue dial?
I don't think this is a fad. They did it in a classy enough way for this not to look bad in 30 years. I think this is like it's complicated enough to look interesting, but at the same time it's simple enough not to look kind of tacky.
It looks like my grandma's old wallpaper.
It's subjective to the person.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm with wizard. Fad.
fad.
And but let's like I am really impressed with how Rolex automated the production of this dial. You know,
Yeah.
and so kudos to them
The
for
laser
that.
etching? But they're
Yeah, the
not
laser
even
etching.
doing them so many of them. Like they could pump these out, but they're not doing it. They're just like they're keeping a tight
Maybe these are
lock.
just special order watches. You have to like do a special order in order to get one.
The other thing is, what does it say about Rolex that they introduced this and the Jubilee dial only in 36 millimeter? Are they trying to draw more attention back to the 36 millimeter size?
Probably. I mean, they brought down the size of the Explorer to 36, and they brought new dials in the 36 Datejust and renewed some more colors. So they're probably trying to wean people back to 36 instead of
You think
41.
they're intentionally trying to focus the market on, hey, we want you to reconsider slightly smaller pieces that look better on the wrist? Think that's intentional, or just 36 is the one that's going to suit women and men. So we're going to make this dial available in the 36. Men aren't going to go for this, so don't make it in the 41. Don't waste our time. You want it? We'll make it only available in the size that has crossover appeal with men and women.
I think you got it. We'll see. You're completely right.
Yep.
Mm.
And they're probably trying to tell people without being mean to lose weight so they can fit a 36.
Palm front is message to Grand Seiko.
Oh, I never thought of
Yeah.
that. That
Yeah.
is because
Yeah.
how many
'cause it's
texture
like
dials does Rolex have?
you know how white birch, right? Rolex is trying to stifle that market. Like, oh, you want the white birch? You want that spring fresh? Well, guess what? Rolex has an answer to that. If they do
Is
like 4 seasons, like this could be the spring, right? If they have, well, actually, you know what? They do have this
Yep.
one
Gold.
yeah, you exactly.
Yep.
So it is look at this one in rose gold. Look at that. Wow.
like
It
winter.
looks like meteorite dial, right?
Yeah. It looks so fucking classy. We want Tiffany blue pomfrons.
Huh.
Yeah.
You know, if they actually made that, it would sell for
100,000.
huge sums of money. But they're just like, I don't think they're interested in making massive sums. Massive. It's only stuff like
Somebody posted a Tiffany Daytona this morning in the Rolex forums on Facebook, and it looked good.
I've handled one at the IWJG. There was a guy, and actually he
Okay.
brought it with him, and I think OC saw it as well.
Ah,
Well, on a Tiffany blue alligator strap.
DC Ray $5. Upvote Fikeroonies. Guys, get like 85 people watching. Smash that upvote button. I would really, really appreciate it. Show the stream some love.
And if you the yellow gold one is really flashy, you know, the yellow gold
Rose
pomfron.
gold. Oh, wait, let me see it. Let me pull it up. Pull it up, Arch. Pull it up, Timmy. Let's see here. How do I pull it up, man? This website on the Datejust is so broken.
Yeah, there. Well, that's
Silver one. See, there's a gold one, and there. Look at this. This is the winter edition. The winter. Wow, that's amazing, man. So they have the winter, the summer, the spring. Oh, they don't have the fall. Oh, that's a different one. No, I don't think that's the original dial, actually.
yeah, they said only 18 was made for the Abu Dhabi.
Oh shit, that's probably $1 billion then. Abu
Do you think
Dhabi.
do you think the Tiffany blue is now kind of played out? Now we're transitioning to a different color, like ice blue.
Oh yeah.
Ice blue.
It's just the beginning, OC.
Just the beginning,
It's
Tiffany
just-
blue.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everything gonna be Tiffany blue. Everything. Guys, smash the upvote button. Come on, help us out. Grendel, well,
Thank you for the comment. Appreciate it.
There's no comment. He's speechless. The beach Daytona.
The beach Daytona.
Did you see those beaches Daytonas?
Yeah.
They got fat ass.
Yellow, pink, green, and blue.
The grandma watch.
They're going for 60, 70 grand.
Yeah. No, actually, now it's even more. It's even more. It's way
It
more.
depends on the color and condition and full set or not.
Did you guys hear about this lawsuit between Rolex and this watchmaker called Michael Becker?
No. Tell us
Did you hear
about
about? You didn't hear about this. So there's this watchmaker, and his name is Mike Becker.
it. Oh, by the way, you know whose feet that is?
That's David Khalil's feet. I don't know. Who knows?
That's Nico.
So he has a website called Becker Time. He's a watchmaker, and I believe he advertised himself as a Rolex certified watchmaker.
Okay.
And he was servicing Rolex. He's an independent guy. He was servicing Rolexes, but he started putting aftermarket parts in the movement. So
Rolex find out?
Rolex found out about it, and they sued him into oblivion. And they basically sued him for counterfeiting and trademark infringement for representing himself as a Rolex certified technician or certified watchmaker. And the judge ruled in Rolex's favor. Of course, Rolex has gazillion lawyers and millions of dollars, so they basically get whatever the fuck they want. And so they now, I guess this guy has been, I don't know if they won an injunction or whatever, but basically they ruled in Rolex's favor that this guy was guilty of counterfeiting. Because he was putting aftermarket parts. Don't mean to draw any attention to him, but his name was Becker Time. I don't know where he is.
So I guess
Or
if you're certified, but that's because he said that he's certified, right? If he was to say that he's not certified, what then? Then he would
yeah,
have
I
no
think that was, I
problem,
think
right?
that was the rub, is that he was advertising himself, or that he had actually received accreditation as a Rolex certified watchmaker, and then once he was he combined that advertising or that moniker with the fact that he was using non-Rolex
I
parts.
believe in right to repair. Right to repair. I think this whole thing is just not a bunch of bullshit.
But Rolex won't sell any parts, man.
Exactly. I think it should be illegal that if for the brands to be able to withhold parts and not sell, and then make a big stink about
Do you
it
think
with
anybody
other.
anybody should be allowed to buy Rolex OEM parts?
No. I mean, I think
I'm asking Tim.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think so.
So and Wizard, you disagree?
That's right.
Okay, so here's the battle royale right here.
I mean,
Tim,
it depends. I mean, it depends, right? Because
what do you mean it depends? You had a very strong opinion 2 seconds ago.
Right, because then the question becomes, right? If everyone can buy parts, right, then you can buy every single part of the movement, right, and then put the movements together.
So you're saying you shouldn't be allowed to buy them?
You see what? You know what? It's more complicated. Wah, wah, wah.
Well done, OC. You did the circular logic.
The circular logic rears its head once again.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm gonna clarify it just to understand.
I'm gonna go for lunch to clear my head now. See you guys.
It went from yes to it depends to no in about
no. I didn't
seconds.
say no. Wait, I did not say no. I did not. I said I went from yes to just let's slow down.
Slow down a minute.
Hold the horses.
Hold up on that car wash, gentlemen.
Hold the horses, OC. Are you holding the horses? I think we should all hold the horses. I think what I was gonna say is like there are parts, there are replacement parts, right? So basically, everyone should be able to get the parts.
Wait a minute, everybody should be able to get Rolex parts.
Yep. If they're repairing a watch, so let's say I want to repair my watch. I don't know. I took apart the movement, and I can send. Let's say I can send in this part and say I need a replacement one, right? Or take a picture, and they should be able to.
Wizard is chomping at the bit. Let's okay.
You barely put on a fucking Tang buckle on straight, and you want to take apart a Rolex movement? Oh my goodness!
Well, I didn't say.
I believe that if somebody is trained and goes through Rolex school, a watchmaster, he's certified as a service center, he should be able to have access.
Now, Rolex movements aren't that interesting.
Hold on, Wizard is talking. Hold on a second.
What AP does to the service centers is this: you have a watch, you have a North Shore. They made two models they made three actually. They made Safari, light, dark, and then they made Havana. Mm-hmm. You are not allowed, the service center is not allowed to order a part that is not the exact duplicate of what you're exchanging. They won't let you swap dials. They won't let you swap hands. They won't let you, if it's a rubber clad, you got to buy a rubber clad. It's so intense. And Rolex no longer has guys who are certified outside of working for Rolex that will sell them parts. Those days are gone. They don't sell
and Wizard, do you support those draconian policies?
No, I don't. I think a watchmaster, if he has the experience, he should be able to buy parts and do repairs. But Rolex is Rolex, man. No matter what, they're going to do what they want to whoever they want, how they want it.
On the other thought, right? Like this whole thing that I was thinking, like, if they sell these parts, right, and somebody buys one of each parts of the movement, they'll be able to put together the movement, right? I think actually It would
And
be
then what?
rust
Buy a
infection.
case,
That's
buy a
like
bracelet,
trying to
buy
buy
a
buy a
bezel,
car,
buy a tile, buy
one
hands.
part at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of buying a BMW, go to BMW service center and buy one of each.
So you
the
can pay
parts.
$300,000 for a $40,000 car.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds
That's where the money's made on car dealerships, Tim.
the
The
part.
car, my car, let's say, is 70 grand
Yeah.
Canadian. If you buy it in parts, it's close to about $380,000. So
Yeah,
that's why there's business like chop shops.
yeah. They make they make secondary parts, right? Like, but it's not illegal. You see, it's not illegal to put secondary manufacturer parts onto the car.
Well,
Like
no, a
those
lot of people
fenders.
do with Chinese parts today and auto
Yeah.
repairs.
It's illegal, right?
Well, there's no, you're not buying it from the dealer, so you're buying
Yeah.
it from an auto parts place.
It's expected.
And they tell you there's 6 prices. It starts at 50 and goes to 400. Which one you want? The 400 is the OEM or the what do they call it? The
real deal.
motorsport for Ford parts, right? Or you want the Chinese one?
Do you think Rolex maintains this maniacal control of parts? I'm going to give you 2 options now. A, because they're greedy and they want the margin, or B, because they care about the quality of their watches and they want to make sure that the end user customers have the absolute best watch experience.
It's middle of the road. It's middle of the road.
So both.
It's a little bit of both, not to those extremes.
Got it.
I
mean,
also think
ask Alex. Alex said it once on what's his name, on Archie's stream. He says, I have to look and look and look. I can't buy Rolex parts. You got to find what's left. Menta Watches and Roman Sharf spent $30,000 and bought a mystery box full of Rolex parts and displays and dealer memorabilia. $30,000. That thing is probably worth, I guarantee you, $300,000. Just the parts, the dials, the hands, the bracelets. They had a lot of stuff there, man.
Wow. So, wow. Where did he get this box? Was it like some watchmaker?
At the antique show, at the Miami Antique Show.
When? This time when I was in Miami?
Yes. He just put it on a video today.
Wow.
A short 38-minute clip.
Wow. M36 Speed, welcome to this evening show. Zeke Lamau, buy one Platona part at a time. Finally have a Platona.
That's right. One
day for yourself. Yeah, if you just keep buying them link by link, cogwheel by cogwheel. That's how it works.
The things that people want are like our Wizard are dials and bezels. Yeah. Are those hard to get? If you want to get a green Starbucks bezel, they're hard, right? Or can you find them? I'm not talking about aftermarket. I'm talking about legitimate.
Legit. It's almost impossible, brother.
Impossible?
Almost.
Yeah, I think, I mean, if I were to err on one side or the other, I'd say that
parts come from.
What?
You guys, well, I mean, you know where most of those legitimate parts come from?
Where?
It's
from
when
dealers?
A watch gets a bust down, right?
Yeah.
And they take off the real dial, they put in a bust down dial.
Yes, a few days ago, original dial for the John Mayer Daytona. Woo! Just the dial.
Yeah, I saw that.
$64,000 US.
Whoa. That's absolutely
just
ridiculous.
The dial.
That makes no sense
That's
whatsoever.
the fucking price of the watch. Less.
Damn. Actually, you can get 2 of those watches, I think, at retail.
Wait, so Wizard, you're saying I can go and mug somebody, don't even have to sell the whole watch. I can just take the dial and make hella money?
Hell yeah.
What the fuck,
yeah,
Tim?
Great way to make
a solid gold Daytona with John Mayer dial, steal it. Usually thieves will just want to dump it out for 5, 10 grand or whatever, right? So
OC, we need to meet up, OC, with that Pepsi. I need that bezel.
Yeah.
You buy a solid gold day date. Plain Jane, just regular day date. No diamond dial, nothing. You take it apart. You take out the movement, take out the crystal, take out everything. You don't even have fucking $8,000 worth, $9,000 worth of gold today. 10. How much do you pay for that date today?
80K.
Yeah. So Wizard, so that John Mayer Daytona right now is trading for like 128,000.
Yeah.
Are we at the top of the bubble? Are we approaching the bursting of the bubble?
The burst of the bubble we're approaching.
That's ridiculous, right? 130,000 for that fucking watch? Isn't that insane?
Exactly. That is ridiculous.
So it's not gonna. You're saying we're not going to see that hit 200. There's between now and then the bubble will burst.
It definitely can.
Hold on, Cameron says it's going to go up, and Wizard says there's going to be a bursting of the bubble
because he's right about everything.
Hey, look, you got the most standard cheap made watch, an OP.
Yeah.
No date, no nothing, two-hander, $6,000 retail, and it went for 40. Now they're coming down, they're leveling off and softening at 32, 31.5, 33. Why would you buy that watch? I don't even see, okay, forget me. I don't wear a 41. I wear 44, 46, 48, 47, 50. But even if I had a wrist that I could put on a 41, why would I want to give 35, 40 grand for a freaking watch that costs $6?
Well, let me play devil's advocate on that, Wizard, because you could easily say, why would someone have paid $25,000 for a Daytona a year and a half ago, and now they're going for 40? Or just as recently as 3 or 4 months ago, someone, you could pay 17, 18, 19,000 for that
because people
Tiffany
are
blue
morons.
OP, and now they're 30. So the price is relative.
I'm saying Daytona, at least you're getting an iconic watch, and you're getting a great watch, a movement. What's an OP? Just a standard piece of shit watch.
Yeah, but all these watches are just
more or less. But look, I mean, I can't see myself. I can see myself if I was rich and didn't care and didn't know. Yeah, how much you want? 40 grand. Okay, 50 for the white, 35, 38 for the black Daytona. But
are people just cashing out crypto gains, and they're figuring, listen,
that's exactly
inflation. I don't want to hold money. I think this is a better quote investment to keep my money safe, and so I'll pay $40,000 for this watch.
You know why? It didn't cost you nothing because you just made the 40 grand on Bitcoin or whatever on the crypto.
But 130 on a John Mayer Daytona, is that sensible?
That's for a guy who made $5 million on crypto.
Okay, gotcha.
And the other part of it is
look at this. What happened last 2.5 weeks? It's fucking dead. It's a soft time of year for all of us. Crypto down shit. People are getting ready to pay taxes. After the holidays, they're broke. You might get a little action Valentine's, but how? Not for guys. Guys to spend money for the women, to buy a piece of jewelry or something. A woman's not, very rare will a woman come in and say, I got 20 grand to spend to buy my guy a watch. So that's the thing.
And January and February are always soft for retail, and they're traditionally soft for watches too. But January was an insane month for appreciation in the secondary market.
Yes.
So I mean, listen.
Buying the gifts.
If crypto goes up, people say, "Listen, crypto's up, so people are taking profits." If crypto goes down, they say, "Well, it's down, so they're parking their money into something else." I mean, no matter what the argument is, they're always going to they say that watches are a good and a safer place to park your money.
I mean, when you have crypto and you want to sell it, you're going to pay capital gains when you get it back into USD. When you buy a watch with it, you don't pay capital gains.
That's right. Watches, it's easier to hide your gains.
True. Well, gains in watches, they're untraceable.
Yep. Like all these watches are like Wizard said, they're pieces of shits. They're basically stainless steel bank accounts that are secured to your wrist. That's all they are. I mean, look at the movements in Rolexes, like the Submariner. The Submariner has the same movement as the Oyster Perpetual. And
is
it's
it?
nothing.
No, I don't think so. Is it the same?
It has a 3230 movement.
A Submariner no date is what he's saying.
Yeah,
and Submariner date has the same as a Datejust, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's just double check.
And yeah,
But here's the thing. So let's keep this conversation going. But the thing is, demand is still very, very high, and supply is still restrained in the sense that Rolex production is, let's say, 1 million watches a year. Can they squeeze out 1,000,001? Sure, maybe.
Squeeze.
Will they? But they're not going to do 3 million. They're not going
No,
to
no,
expand
no.
capacity like that. So demand is going to continue to dramatically outstrip supply.
Yes.
So is that argument mean that it's going to be a lot harder for the bubble to burst? The prices are going to continue to go up because people now think that the Datejust, which 18 months ago you could walk in to any AD and see a whole case full of 50 different versions of Datejust. Now people think they're clamoring to get a Datejust. Oh my God, Datejust. Guys, this watch was like, if people say like the Daytona was easily or not as hard to get as it was now 6 years ago. The Datejust is something that you would have dozens and dozens and dozens of them languishing in cases for weeks and weeks and weeks, and now people are fighting to buy a 30, like case in point, Cameron can't even buy a 36 millimeter Datejust.
No chance. Yes,
no chance. These are all, and they've got them in the back. They get them delivered, and they can do the same thing with the Datejusts that they were doing with Pepsis and Batmans and Daytonas for all these years, treating all of these pieces as special allocations for for preferred customers. It's unbelievable what Rolex has been able to accomplish.
Look at this. Look at this movement. This isn't even anything to look at.
Platinum Daytona.
No. But
why the fuck is this worth so much money?
Hold on, Wizard is saying something.
Let me just 1 second. Let me
18% off Platinum Daytona.
Let me just get through the chat, guys, just real quick. CJZ119 El Primero is superior movement to Daytona.
That argument doesn't make sense. It's like there's the Rolex Daytona and then there's the Zenith. I love Zenith, but it's still people want the Daytona.
I think they're horizontal. They're both equally good. Why pay 3 to 4 more times retail when
has
you can
nothing to do with the movement? Has nothing to do with the
brand, the branding, and the clasp. Right. The clasp. M3 6-speed OC 100% large reason why I legitimized buying a GMT Master 2 was better to put in the watch.
Tim, Roman even mentioned you.
Huh?
Roman mentioned you at the end of the clip. He said even Tim Wright was here.
Ooh, where was this? On
the last 38-minute video he did today, man. Watch it.
That's the 25th comment that you've gotten today about how you were mentioned in that video. That's
I haven't had the time to see that video.
38 minutes, Timmy. No matter what shit you do, you got 38 minutes.
Send it to me. I need my ego to be jerked off a little bit.
So M3, explain this a little bit. You have $20,000 in cash or 30,000 or whatever. Buying the watch is better than having the cash because the cash will be worth less because prices are going up on everything. Is that the logic?
I would assume so.
And JDG disagrees. Watches are not really a safe place to park money, though, especially if you're not a dealer. The transaction costs of buying and selling are quite high, and liquidity can disappear fast.
Exactly.
That's quite the debate going on today.
You have to know what the fuck you're doing, basically. You know what I mean? CJZ, it's just a Daytona hype. Exactly. It is all about the hype, the name on the dial. True enthusiasts talk watch movements. Should consider watches on more just flex and
Tim, you've bought all your Rolexes at an AD, correct?
Correct.
The same AD.
The same AD, correct.
So you've built a relationship in what? 3 years, 4 years time, 5? How long?
Yeah, about 5 years.
About 5 years. Okay. Your Omega that you just got your Speedmaster.
Yes.
Is it from the same AD?
No.
So you went to an Omega boutique or an Omega AD multi-brand AD? Boutique. Oh, so Omega corporately owned by Swatch Watch.
Yes.
Yeah.
By Swatch Group, whatever.
Yes.
Did you ask for a discount?
I did.
And what did they say?
No chance in hell.
Okay. Now, if you would have went to your AD, that's a multi-brand AD, and they sell Omega, would you have gotten a discount on an Omega? Not Rolex, but on an Omega or IWC or Longines or something?
I don't think I would even ask because I would rather be considered for I would ask for a Rolex to go with it.
Oh,
Right? I
oh,
wouldn't even care getting a discount if my ID had it. I would be like, I would like the Omega and throw in a Batgirl with it, or the Air King or something.
really?
Yeah,
So may I
Yeah, but
ask why you
that
didn't try to do that?
they don't have Omega.
Oh, they don't have
Yeah,
Omega.
sucks.
Okay.
But I figured I'll buy this one, but also I got on the journey, Wizard. I got in the
On
journey
the
to
one,
get the
on the
321.
321?
Yeah,
And what's the list price in America for the 321?
it's like 15,000.
15,100
Yeah.
plus tax.
No, that's with tax already added tax.
So
you're,
what's the
you're
list?
saying
Not
you're saying
15,100.
you're saying it's expensive, right, Wizard? Yeah,
Yes.
it's a $14,000 watch, I
But
think. Right?
I can wheelie deal it to a viewer of the community for 20. I think.
Oh, I see.
Wizard, where are you going with this?
And pay
Because
off my credit card with that.
this is
Chunkster,
the
$5 super chat. Thank you so much, Chunkster. Man, the super chats are really down the past couple of days because of the birthday. Good panel, great stuff. By the way, Tim Roman mentioned you in his video.
Yeah, let's every
Thank you,
comment has
Chunkster.
to
I
mention that.
No,
didn't
he was saying
realize it.
we had Nico, we had Spencer, we had Paul Thorpe, we had blah. Even Tim Wright was here. That's what he said.
Wow.
That's the way
That's
he said
cool.
it.
Wow.
Pull up
Even
Diego's
Tim
comment real
Wright.
quick.
So he gave you like kudos. Even Tim Wright.
Yeah, they put
Wow.
emphasis. He's like,
Like,
yeah, these
wow,
guys.
even Tim Wright was
even
here.
Tim fucking Wright popped
You're
up.
the man.
You gotta find that video and just isolate that part, and then
Yeah,
that
exactly.
can be part of your intro. Even
Yeah,
Tim Wright.
Yeah, even Tim Wright. Yeah, I should be doing this kind of stuff. But I'm lazy.
So Wizard,
Come on,
Wizard,
OC.
they're ADs, Omega ADs that routinely will offer maybe 15%. If you push hard, maybe 20%. If you could go back in time and rebuy Tim's watch for him, would you go to the AD route, someplace in Jersey, and get that
No, I
20%
would have got
off?
it here in Canada at 15% off, plus the US funds are worth 25% more here. He would have saved 12 to 1,500 bucks if he would have bought it in Canada.
Wait, pull up Diego's comment real quick.
Is that gray market?
No, that's an AD. That's a multi-brand AD. Now,
Yeah, but that's a Canadian warranty or a international
doesn't
warranty?
matter. It's international. There's no such thing as warranties that are just
Gotcha.
to the
So,
country.
but knowing that Tim wants to hope maybe potentially get a 321.
Oh no! Here's the thing. No. Oh, see, there's a big difference between me before Omega and now me with having an Omega. I thought I'll get on the journey. I thought this was gonna be a shitter, right? I thought its hands will be unaligned. I thought it's gonna have all kinds of defects. But once I got it, I realized that you know what? The watch itself, it's irrelevant. It's the fact that so many people contributed money to help me buy this watch that you know what? I don't even care about the
It was the
321. I
milestone,
wouldn't.
man.
Yeah, I would never sell this thing. This is a keeper forever.
Yeah, it's
This
a
is like
milestone. It's your birthday watch and all that.
yeah,
I get it. I get it.
yeah. I think that's the journey.
And you
That's more
wanted
important.
that experience to be at the boutique.
I didn't really give a fuck. Honestly, I was just things were happening. Listen. What happened was I'm really bad with math, right? So when I was doing the fundraising, I completely miscalculated how much money was needed to buy this watch and how much money I got and the promises that I made. And so in the morning I had a total freak out that oh shit, I made the promise, but I'm not going to be able to deliver. So I was like I have to go there. I have to give a reasonable doubt I had to make the excuse. Like I have to explain it to people that listen, guys. I kind of fucked up. I promised Sapphire Sandwich. We're gonna have to go for not just 3861. We're gonna have to go for 1861 with plastic glass.
Yeah.
So I promised this one, but we actually in real world we raised enough money just for the cheapest one. So
Hey,
that's what that was all about. But then people were like,
Wizard,
got on board, and more money was raised, and we ended up being able to get this one anyway. So
Yeah,
Wizard.
shout out to Alex, there who came through at the
Yeah.
last minute.
fucking
And I
Alex
was funny because once
saved me.
that it was like a PayPal or something that came through, you're like, okay, boom. Now that has pushed me over the line. I'm going back to Omega
Fucking
to
do
buy
it.
that watch.
Get
Yeah,
it.
and
Get it over with.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and then when you walk in, it was great. You just walked in, you saw the same guy that you had talked to earlier, and you're like, okay, I'll take it.
Dude, I had so much anxiety built up that being able to just go there and get it over with, I felt like this whole massive burden was lifted off of me. It was
Wizard, Wizard.
fine.
What's the one watch where you had the most enthusiasm or the most excitement over either buying it or being offered it, or just like a sense of disbelief, like holy shit, I just got this watch.
My
Anything, or does none of it it doesn't phase
6263
you
and
anymore?
6241 that I bought in early 2000, late 90s, early 2000. I bought a 6263 and a 6241. They weren't hot as you think they are now, but they were still up there.
And how did you find them?
Today, it's worth maybe, I don't know. I don't even want to jinx it. It's worth a lot. Maybe I paid for one close to 10 grand and one close to 9 grand, 8.5 grand. So
And
if everything else gets fucked up in my life, I have that to retire on.
you walked in and saw those in a case somewhere, or you just
No. They were offered to me from
Wow.
guys who had other issues, financial issues.
Oh.
And you seized the moment, so to speak.
Seize the opportunity.
I was in the business, so yeah.
Wizard.
Yo,
What do you think of Diego's question right here?
you really think Samara go from $18,000 to $5,000 in a day? No, never. That'll never happen.
Insane.
But they will go down at least 25-30% if there's a bubble burst. I guarantee you that. They'll be a lot closer to retail than what they are now, which they're double retail.
You're pretty
they
much
could
safe
drop a
buying
little
any
bit,
Rolex at retail then.
No, not any Rolex. Any sports Rolex, yes, you're safe. You're very safe. Any sports Rolex at retail, at list price.
All right. Tim just decided to abandon us. So Chunkster, $10 super chat. Tell us a little more about the Accutron. A quick unboxing.
Oh, yeah, Tim has that Accutron now. But what's his name? Archie thought it was a Boulevard, but it's not. It's the Accutron that was sold. That division of Accutron was sold, and now it's called Accutron, not a Boulevard Accutron. You have that, right, Timmy? Somebody's asking to see that Accutron.
Yeah, I have it right here. Chunkster, $10. Tell us a little more about Accutron. A quick unboxing. Let me show you the box.
Is the Accutron full box papers?
Yep. So it comes with the inner box. Yep. The outer. The box. Accutron.
The sleeve, the box, the outer box.
The outer box. It got some receipt. Then here's
the box.
The box. The outer box. It's got the papers.
Yep.
The inner box. That's where the watch sits.
Nice.
It's very simple.
Nice box.
Okay. Yeah.
You just did the Archie sniff test.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. It looks like Venge.
Nice. Yeah.
Venge wood.
Yeah. Smells really good. Okay, it's good. There's no dings or bangs on it. It's very nice. Very nice box. And this is what the watch looks like. Check it out. I haven't done much. I haven't done any research on it. But what it is, it's an automatic watch with like a quartz regulator. So it's very similar to what the Grand Seiko does with their Oyster Quartz. But this one's got look. It's very like visually, it looks very interesting. So the second
This one's
hand, it
on
stands
consignment
still.
from what's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second hand stands still until you give it a little bit of. Oh wait, still no. It's got a rotor. Yeah, it's got a rotor in it. Is it gonna focus? Here we go. Check it. Why it's not going? It doesn't look like it wants to go, but you can see all these parts moving. Quite
By
interesting.
the way, Tim, you don't prime it like this, man. You do
Oh.
this to it to make the pendulum move. There you go. Now
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're right. There you go.
I'm right. Thanks.
Now, yeah, and it's got a sweeping seconds. You can see it. It sweeps. It doesn't tick. Oh, now this wheel at the top turns. So I guess it just. Oh, you know what? It also could be. It starts. It's. Oh, I think. The thing is, the problem was when you wake it up, it waits until the minute starts.
Yes.
And only then it starts going. So, if you're moving it around, that's when it comes to life. Oh, I also missed I missed the Air King Ben 5 months member. Air King Ben, thank you so much for the support. 5 months. I delayed becoming a member because of Tim. Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you so much. Well, I don't know when did you find out about the channel, because I mean, for a long time it was only few people watching. I mean, it's not like a huge live stream we got, but it's a cool little family we have. Look at that. So 3,000, but you know what? I'm gonna talk to the guy. Maybe we can. Maybe there's some flexibility. But there's some eBay listings for 3,600. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But it's quite chunky, piece. It's not cheap, and personally, I would take it off this this leather strap that it comes with and put it on something nicer. It's very geeky watch, totally for the nerds, Check it out. So this is something that I would see someone in the Big Bang Theory wear.
Yep.
Not actually. You know what? It's not that big. I'm gonna do some research on it, but yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they made a second version of it. I think they call it the Evolution, which is a little bit more aerodynamic. That's the old school.
A little
version.
bit smaller.
No.
What is
it looked like it had
mean?
more of an integrated rubber strap on it, so it probably was even a little bigger.
Okay. It's got a nice case back. It's engraving is kind of cool. It's not an open case back, so I guess there's nothing to open, because it does kind of look cool. Like, I would imagine this watch would raise a lot of eyebrows, You look at that wheel turning. It's pretty fucking cool. I don't know if they made any money on this thing, because I gotta say, right? Like, I hope that they just broke even.
Does
because
it
like
hum?
developing
Because
the
old one was known for having a hum when you put it up to your ear.
Yeah, it does. Because it has a bigger coil.
Well, this one doesn't make any sound, but the rotor is quite heavy. I can hear the rotor. Is it rotor, or what the hell is on this? There's something on the inside. I'm not 100% sure what it's got there, but it's there's something on the inside. Something loud. But yeah, that's the Accutron. Box papers, everything. 3K. you guys are interested. I think these sold for a lot more at the time. But it's not a Rolex. You're not gonna make money on it. Okay. That's what she said. 49 is fine. I love that Accutron as a concept, but do not buy and wear as an electronic engineer. I'd go with the Milgauss. Yep. I think that's kind of what a lot of people would would do. You know what I mean?
How far away are we from Watches and Wonders? Is that late March?
It's actually March 30th.
March 30th. So we are within 60 days.
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh shit. That's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, this one looks a lot more nerdy. And the other one, I guess they just took the same movement but put it into like a modern case shape. They made it kind of look like AP or something, right?
I was gonna say I was considering that one, but I could never find a place to try it on to see if it would fit because it's a little large.
Forget about that one. Get this one right here. We can work out a deal.
No, I only like the one on rubber.
Oh, that's really sad. Hey, Casey's back from dinner. Hey, Casey.
Hey, guys. Hey, Evan is asking for the link, Tim.
Oh, Evan. Oh, Evan. You know, Evan has one. Here we go. Okay, maybe he'll tell us a little bit more.
KC, you're Chinese, right?
Yeah, yep.
Kong Hai Pat Choi.
Oh, thank you, man.
Oh,
awesome. Thanks a lot.
How's your New Year? Having a good time?
Yeah.
Good,
Having
good.
fun. Eating non-stop.
Well, that's about the only time China shuts down during New Year. So
the new one doesn't hum.
No, it does not.
Yeah, it doesn't hum. This one doesn't hum.
I hate to say it, I thought they were more expensive than that. They're selling
Tim
new for
swirls
almost
the watch like a scotch.
I mean the one in hand, Mares is selling for 34 or 3,450.
The one on the rubber?
No, the
34. But that's plus, but you have to add taxes to that.
It's true.
3450.
So that becomes 3,700. So you save $700 by buying from timwrite directly. Hey, Evan.
Yeah. So what do you want to know?
Hey, well, tell us everything that we should know about this stunning piece. I'm gonna be making a video about it. So brainwash me.
So the movement was a 10-year partnership between Miyota, which is Citizen's in-house watch company or like watch movement maker, and Bulova Accutron before they spun Accutron off in their own independent brand. So those two subdials at the 6 o'clock are actually electrostatic generators. So that's what you're hearing. So it's not an automatic. It's functionally a quartz watch with a fancy power supply. But the technology is incredibly cool because this is the first time we've seen like electrostatic generators miniaturized at that kind of scale. So when you move your wrist and you move it kind of like if you're like waving your arm up and down, those generators will spin at tens of thousands of RPM, right? Generating power, right? And then so when you shake,
but what's the thing inside? They feel like there's a ball inside, like
that's those two subdials at the 6 o'clock. That's what's spinning. If you look carefully, they'll spin and they go back and forth, right? They kind of flail back and forth. And so when you shake it for about 5 seconds, the second hand will start ticking. And that was actually powered. The second hand's powered by that other subdial, the one at the 10 o'clock. That's an electrostatic motor, and that gives you that smooth sweep. And what it does is it moves slowly until time catches up with it, and then you'll see it. It's really cool. It'll move really slow, and you'll see it like start ticking at normal speed. So, it's a lot of cool technology. Yeah, it's definitely like a geek's watch.
Yeah. 100% geek's watch, man. Look at this.
So and someone was commenting. So I have that and the Milgauss. So you don't have to pick. You can have both.
You can choose both. And you are an electric engineer, right, or something?
Yes, sir.
But how do they? What I don't understand, like, how do they move? Because I can feel something like jingling, like around the case back or something.
No, it's those subdials at the 6 o'clock because especially when you get them going and you can hear them and feel them, it's almost like a whizzing sound.
Yeah.
especially when you get them going really fast. You can definitely hear them. And like I said, they're probably moving at 10,000 RPM plus in order to generate enough power. And then it doesn't use a battery. It uses they call it an accumulator. It's functionally a really big capacitor. And they say that if you like never move the watch at all, it's got enough power for 2 years. And then basically they say 6,000 steps a day gives you enough power for like 1 day. So it's like a sliding window, right? So that 2 year window, so you get that 2 year window, and then as you walk, it just kind of keeps extending it.
Interesting.
Sorry.
Very interesting.
That's me geeking out about it. So
yeah.
So any chance of that capacitor blowing up?
Yes.
Nah,
and ripping your hand right off your. Imagine you swirl it too hard enough, and just boom, blows up and leaves you with the stump.
1.21 gigawatts. So.
Jesus.
Yeah. No. The only kind of concern I think we talked about last time is at this moment in time you have to set, like, if that dies, and you'll know if it runs out of juice because the second hand will park itself at the 4 o'clock position, and that's when you have to send it back to Accutron to replace that accumulator. Comes with a 5-year warranty, so, and they do say that they will replace that under warranty if it does die in that time. So, but what's kind of interesting is
I have about 5 years to sell it, maybe 3 at this
That's
point.
right. And they, yeah. So it's kind of interesting is it's still a bit kind of science project.
How much did you pay for yours? How much did you buy yours?
I got a bit of a discount, so I think it was $3,300.
Oh, did you plus tax? 33 plus tax?
Yes.
So you paid about 3,600.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is a $600 discount if you think about it. Guys, it's a good deal. Electrostatic generator. Just don't move your wrist too fast. Otherwise, it will blow up and rip your arm off.
Yeah, I'm hoping they could keep miniaturizing the movement because there's a lot of folks that would really like be into that watch if it was something like a 38 or 40 instead of a 43 and like 15 mils thick, but it's heavily the crystal's really heavily domed, so it wears more like a 13 and a half or 14 mil thick watch. But just at 43, like, I've got 7.5 inch wrist, so I can wear it, but like a lot of folks, that's just it's a non-starter.
It looks okay on my wrist, so someone has to have my size wrist or bigger.
But the case is pretty much entire, like, it's all movement. There's not a lot of spare room in there, so they said that's as small as they could shrink it for that launch. So, all right. And then
what about that second launch? Are you looking to upgrade it to that rubber one that Pocket was watching, or would you recommend that?
I'm running
at the same time.
Pocket, save money. Don't get the rubber one. Get the classic one. That's the one that's going to be collectible. You don't want that modern bullshit.
Jim, you never listen to me. I don't care about collectability. I just care about coolness.
Shit.
They actually had a limited edition one with the green chapter ring. Oh, bye.
Ooh.
And that one, I think they made a few of them. You can see them on Chrono 24. I think the limited edition ones sell for like $4,000 or more. But they also made one in a gold case, which is, I think, a bit absurd. But
why would anyone want it in the gold case?
Yeah, like that one I think is a bit much. It's like the people that bought like the first Apple Watch with the gold case.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was a mistake, right?
Oh yeah.
Man, don't remind me about that gold case. That was a. was a disaster.
I'll quit geeking up your show now. I'm sure this is ratings poison.
Yeah, this is exactly what people want to see. Geeking out over an Accutron. Yeah, we're here for Rolex, not for Accutrons. But there you go. We got the super chat. So it's hard. Selling watches is hard, guys. There you go, Bruce G. Right now you're seeing the other side. Oh shit, what the hell did I just do? Okay. You're seeing the other side of the business, right, Wizard?
Yes, sir.
Like, there's the easy part, selling Rolexes. and then there's the side that's this is why you guys shouldn't buy like shitters, right? Because if you ever want to sell, like Evan, what the hell are you gonna do with the watch if you ever want to move it? Are you gonna sell it for $1,000 to a gray market
Nah, I'm
guy?
probably gonna keep most of mine. Like even my like my Hamiltons and Tussauds, right? They're
Yeah,
I don't know. They have like
because they're unsellable.
well, also like I don't know. I've got a collector mindset, so I'm one of those people that have I like to have like
Flipper.
good examples of like a broad spectrum of things.
Yeah.
But I get that like that's kind of not as common. So
Well, the thing is about this hobby, right? That it's for a lot of people. It's about the journey, right? You wanna go from low end to high end pieces. The way you do it is by selling your lower end stuff and upgrading it to the higher end stuff, right? Otherwise, this stuff is I don't know. Evan, did you know that watches they're expensive? These things are not cheap.
mm,
Yeah. So sometimes you have to move stuff, and if when you move stuff, you are screwed. You can get totally screwed against the wall. JDG 5167, $2. I think we need some Omega talk as a palate cleanser. Thank you, JDG. Let's take a look
Guys,
here.
I'm gonna go
Wizard,
to sleep.
Wizard, good night. I've got like another 5 minutes to cleanse the palate, and then I need to go to
You
sleep as
got it,
well.
boys.
See you,
Take care.
Wizard.
Whew. Check it out. I was actually considering until Prof one of these, right? Because this is a left field Omega, right? The silver dial. That's the most undesirable one. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think, guys, about this dial? Is it fugly? Tell you what, that rubber bracelet is freaking amazing.
The deadly silence more or less gives you the answer, right?
Yeah,
face only
people
mother
hate
love.
this piece. Deathly, yeah. I wonder what let's see what kind of what does he have? Ooh, Snoopy. 31,000. Is this for real? 32. That's a 8,000. I didn't actually, you know what? Casey, I didn't realize that the Snoopy retails for 8. I thought it was ludicrous that it retailed for 8 because it's on a sailcloth. Is it sail? Yeah, sailcloth.
Yeah.
And it's just doesn't look that special, but I guess you do get a loop, and I did not get a loop with mine.
You gonna go get on the journey for the Snoopy?
No. Yeah, this
I
is
don't
not
think
a
you can
journey.
get it as well. Yeah.
You know what? Just out of principle, I don't want it. I don't want. If they told me, "Hey, we got this one at retail for you," I guess I would take it because I know every SW. But
Yeah,
if I
right.
didn't, then I wouldn't do it. CJZ. I mean, do you think there's a guy who will buy the Snoopy at 32,000? Do you guys honestly think?
Yeah. Why not?
Man, people are crazy.
Well, but let's assume that you can't get 32. Someone will pay 27 for it, and that's still a great profit margin.
You gotta take the JC Penney approach. You list it at 32 and then tell them it's on sale for 27.
I mean, David SW can command the 32 because his reputation is beyond reproach. But if one of us got it and wanted to sell it privately, we may have to ask for a lot less. But it would still be a lot more than the 8,000 or 9,000 we paid for it.
Yeah. I feel like it's something that a lot of folks don't factor when they see watch values, is that most of what they're seeing is larger gray dealer like selling prices. So like use a private dealer or a private seller, yeah, you're not going to get that kind of money for it.
Don't tell anyone. We want to pretend that the Chrono 24 prices reflect the real values of our collection.
I love that I forgot who it was. Someone referred to Chrono 24 as the museum of unsold watches.
Yeah, the future. I mean, Dude, the Chrono 24 is the prices of watches 10 years from now. For real. Like at this point, it's insane. CJC says, I agree. The collector I never sell. I have tags from 20 years ago alongside my APs. CJC would love to see your collection. Email it to me at hello@timwrite.com. Would love to take a look at it someday. JDG5167 for private resale where you're presumably holding out for close to top dollar, Diego. I don't think a couple of months is that bad. Yeah, dude, this is.
Yeah, but come to think of it, right, Tim, you
Yeah.
really have nothing left to buy from Rolex.
I don't want
Nothing left to
You've
buy
already-
from any brand. He is broke. This guy broke.
Okay,
Not only
besides that point.
yeah, not only do I don't want honestly I don't want anything. Not
Doesn't-
only don't I want anything, I just
But you know, he's on YouTube. This is the Tim Wright Show. We have to pretend that we want to buy watches every day, or else you guys won't tune in. So it's like don't be surprised if every day we come on talking about we're about to buy this, we
What
want to
I
buy
wanna
that.
buy.
It's all for you guys to make you feel like
purposes.
entertainment value. But no, Tim is completely broke.
$8,000 in the whole.
Yeah, it's like the car YouTubers. Every week they need to buy a new car.
Yeah.
I mean, what
To
will
keep
really
things
be
interesting. I'm
will
actually
be really
like,
interesting, totally interesting is if you get a call like and it's like, okay, Tim, we've got the Aquanaut, and you'll be like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, what do I do now? It's like Tim's young. He doesn't have credit cards that have $30,000 limits. Do you?
Yeah,
You might be able to
give
sell
me
it
the
to
limit.
me.
I mean, technically platinum is unlimited, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but then
unlimited.
you have to pay it off. Then you're
I have to
you're
pay
stuck.
it off, right? So
I'm talking
I can
about
only
a
buy stuff, then I can flick to David SW at the end of the month. It's the only way I can do it. $4.99 is fine. $2. Time for Tim to buy a BMW. Oh yeah, here
You
we
can't
go.
drive.
Yeah, that's another thing that I need, a car that I cannot afford. I don't have.
When was the last time you drove, Tim? Do you still remember? Okay, that's long.
Yeah.
So is your license still good? You know,
it was in the
did you let it
beginning
expire?
Actually, fuck, you're right. Hold on
Don't
a
dox
second. Let me
yourself.
just double check.
Don't dox yourself.
Because I haven't looked at it for a while. Oh, expires in 2024.
Okay.
Okay, that is actually, it's coming up. 2024. Yep. I mean, it was 2021 just like yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it was yesterday. But, man, besides the point. COVID. When did the COVID started? In 2019? What the fuck?
2020.
No, 2019. That's why it's COVID-19. You can't forget it because it's 19. It was in 19.
Super chat.
Kermit Frog, $2. What other watches you have? I'd love to waste your time. Fuck me, Dad. Does Tim have a garage or driver's license?
Yeah,
I do have a driver. Actually, you know what? Cars and Chrono asked me. He asked me to see my driver's license. Actually, he said like I just want to see to make sure that yeah. He was it was one of the things he was very curious about whether I even have a driver's license.
Okay,
because for real,
he thought you drive his car.
No, he would never let me drive his car. I don't even know. I wouldn't even know where to turn it on. It had knobs, buttons. There's had flippers. Like it didn't just start the car. He's like,
it's like a plane,
he had
right?
to push. There was a thing he had to do. It was like a starting airplane. There was so much things going on. He's flipping the knobs here, there. Man, I was like, fuck this. I want to have nothing to do with it. It was too complicated. Oh, Tim's S.
Yeah.
My driver's license expires 2051. How's that even possible?
So when are you going to shoot your state of the collection video? You're supposed to do that, right?
Casey, I'm so far behind on everything, man.
It's so hard.
It's just, you know, as soon as I was gonna do a video, but then those guys they started the drama. You know what I mean? And it threw my whole schedule off kilter. Like this YouTube thing, man. Casey, YouTube is hard. The drama. I didn't ask for this, you know. They brought it up. I just came back from vacation.
Get Green Room to do it for you, like the anime style thing.
At this point, I need him to do it for me. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go chill with the viewer. So, you know, it's
Oh yeah, Commit Frog is asking, nice posters behind here. Yeah, thanks, Commit Frog.
Yeah,
Hey,
actually,
you gotta tell the guys how to get it. Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna I still didn't unbox it. I'm gonna give these away to members. Guys, one member every month. I'm gonna give one poster randomly away to one member. All you have to do, become a member, subscribe to timwrite live streaming channel, and you can win one of these amazing posters. It's gonna be cool, guys. Come on, become a member. Help me survive on YouTube because man cannot survive on super chats alone.
On non-existent super chats.
Exactly. What super chats? Kind of what happens when you have a birthday.
We should do a countdown to when your credit card bill is going to come. Every day, like 22 days, 21 days, 20. What? Countdown to the credit card bill.
I'm gonna have nightmares about that today. Okay, guys. OC, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me on.
Casey, thank you for hopping on. And Evan, huge shout out to Evan for hopping on and explaining how this Accutron works.
Yep. I gotta say, I get more compliments on my Accutron. Nobody's ever noticed my Rolex, but people notice the Accutron.
Good job, guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.